Today we are going to be talking about two genres of text, a narrative and an expository. A narrative is a story that is fake. It has characters in it, it's make-believe, it has a beginning, middle, and end, it has a problem and a solution, and it is referred to as fiction, which means fake. And an expository is a story that is not fake. It has real people, animals, places, and things that happened. It's referred to as a nonfiction. Okay, now I have 5 books with me today that I want my class to distinguish whether it is narrative or expository. The first book I have called Peanut Butter Rhino. And on the front page you can see it's a rhinoceros eating a peanut butter sandwich. And you flip through here, and here he is packing his lunch, going outside on a picnic, and there he is, and he sat on his sandwich. Okay, now who in my class thinks that this book is an expository? And who thinks that it is a narrative? And you're all right, it is a narrative because rhinos do not pack lunches, they don't go to a park, and they don't eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, the next book I have is called Owls Live in the Tree. And on the front it has a picture of an owl. And you flip through here and it's just several different pictures of owls. There's some more pictures of the owls. Okay, now who in my class thinks that this book is a narrative? And who thinks it is an expository? And you are correct because it is an expository because this book has real owls in it. They're not characters, they're not made up, they're not eating sandwiches, they're just real owls. The next book I have is called Gingerbread Mouse. And on the front you can see there's a little mouse in its little house. On the front first page, here he is sleeping in his bed. Then you see him out in the snow with a bag. Still out in the snow. And here he is looking in a window at a little house. Okay, now who in my class thinks that this book is an expository? Now who thinks it is a narrative? And if you pick narrative, you are right because this is a made-up book. It's a story. It has a storyline to it. Problem and solution. It has animals that don't sleep in, it has animals that don't do things that it's showing that they're doing. They don't really sleep in beds. Play out in the snow with bags. So, now the next book I have is called Christmas Cats. And on the front you can see there's kittens in a sleigh wearing a Santa hat. Flip through the pages, you'll see cats writing down lists of something. Then you got them right here playing with paintbrushes, scissors, and a ruler. And here they are decorating their fireplace for Christmas. Okay, so who can tell me what kind of book this is? Do you think it's an expository? Or do you think it is a narrative? And if you chose narrative, you are right, because the reason it is a narrative is because it's a story. It's got kittens running around playing with scissors and rulers, decorating for Christmas, and we all know cats don't really do that. Now the final book I have is called What Are Forces and Energy? And as we flip through the pages, right here you see a dog. And there's 2 girls standing there talking. There's a fire truck. And there's a girl carrying a wagon with a pumpkin in it, and a boy with some watermelons. There's some other things, an airplane, someone on a bike. Now, who in my class thinks that this book is a narrative? And who thinks it is an expository? And if you chose expository, you are right. And the reason it's an expository book is because it has real humans, real people doing real things. It's not made up. It's not kittens and mittens and rhinos and sandwiches. So